Hello all. Our topic today is different and divided into two parts. The first section will review the essential points and rituals involved in something truly transformative, a practice that has the potential to reshape the way we live our daily lives. It's a simple yet profound ritual that can bring a wave of positivity into your world. I'm talking about cultivating gratitude. Life can be a bit of a roller coaster, can't it? We face challenges, highs, lows, and everything in between. But what if I told you that there was a way to navigate this journey with a brighter perspective, regardless of the twists and turns? Then comes the second section, which is Andy's story, which is a really interesting and fun story, and from it you will find yourself exploring the art of practicing gratitude daily. Our heroes Andy and Ethan will walk you through the steps needed to create your own gratitude ritual, sharing insights, tips, and personal experiences along the way. Let us not keep you busy and proceed to the first section. But we ask you to kindly subscribe to the channel, and if you like the video, press the bell button and like and follow us constantly. Let's get started. A daily gratitude practice can be a powerful tool for fostering a positive mindset and improving overall well-being. Here's a simple guide to help you develop and maintain a gratitude practice. Choose a specific time. The practice of setting aside a specific time each day for gratitude is a simple yet profound approach to enhancing one's overall well-being. This intentional act encourages a daily reflection on the positive aspects of life, promoting a mindset of appreciation. By suggesting varied times such as morning, before bed, or during a break, the practice becomes adaptable to individual lifestyles and preferences. In the morning, it serves as a powerful tool to kickstart the day with a positive outlook, influencing subsequent thoughts and actions. Before bedtime, it offers a reflective space, allowing individuals to express gratitude for the day's experiences and fostering a sense of closure. During breaks in the day, this practice becomes a mindful pause, redirecting focus from the demands of daily life to moments of appreciation. The notion of setting aside a specific time underscores the importance of consistency in cultivating gratitude. It prompts the formation of a routine, acknowledging the transformative impact of regular gratitude expressions on mental and emotional well-being. By encouraging intentional pauses in our busy lives, this practice contributes not only to stress reduction but also to the creation of a positive and optimistic mindset. Ultimately, dedicating time to gratitude emerges as an investment in holistic well-being, aligning with the idea that a daily commitment to appreciation can profoundly shape our overall quality of life. Create a gratitude journal. The recommendation to utilize a notebook or a digital app to create a gratitude journal underscores the intentionality and accessibility of this practice. Employing a tangible or virtual medium for expression provides individuals with a flexible and personalized approach to gratitude. By designating a page for each day, the practice becomes organized and encourages a daily commitment to reflection. A physical notebook offers a tangible connection to the written word, engaging a sensory aspect that adds depth to the gratitude experience. On the other hand, digital apps provide convenience and portability, allowing for on-the-go reflections. The act of designating a page for each day emphasizes the importance of individual moments, fostering a sense of mindfulness and presence in the practice. This method facilitates a systematic tracking of gratitude, enabling individuals to revisit and reflect on their daily expressions over time. Whether through the tactile experience of turning pages or the efficiency of digital organization, the gratitude journal becomes a visual representation of one's positive journey. In essence, this practice encourages the integration of gratitude into daily life, promoting mindfulness, and contributing to a more positive and appreciative mindset. Start small. Commencing a gratitude practice by expressing thanks for 3 things daily signifies a deliberate effort to cultivate a positive mindset. The simplicity of this directive encourages accessibility for individuals at various stages of their gratitude journey. By allowing the expression of both simple and significant elements, the practice promotes a broad appreciation for the spectrum of positive experiences in one's life. The emphasis on the number 3 reflects a manageable commitment, making consistency more achievable. This structured approach aligns with the idea that small, regular acts of gratitude can have a cumulative impact on overall well-being. The practice serves as a reminder that gratitude is not confined to grand gestures but can be found in the ordinary moments of life. Consistency emerges as a key theme, emphasizing that the true power of gratitude lies in its integration into daily routines. By expressing thanks for 3 things each day, individuals build a habit of actively seeking and acknowledging positive aspects, contributing to a more optimistic worldview. In essence, this practice lays the foundation for a transformative journey towards a mindset of gratitude, one day at a time. Be specific. The directive to move beyond generic statements and be specific about gratitude introduces a nuanced approach to the practice, adding depth and authenticity to expressions of thankfulness. Shifting from a broad statement like "I'm grateful for my family" to a more detailed acknowledgement, such as "I'm grateful for the laughter shared with my family during dinner," invites a mindful exploration of specific positive experiences. Being specific in expressions of gratitude amplifies the emotional resonance of the practice, fostering a deeper connection to the moments being acknowledged. This approach encourages individuals to actively reflect on the nuances of their positive encounters, reinforcing the idea that gratitude is found in the details of daily life. The recommendation to articulate specific moments underscores the richness of one's experiences, promoting a heightened awareness of the joy, connection, or beauty within those moments. It's a reminder that gratitude isn't solely about acknowledging the presence of something but appreciating the intricacies that make it meaningful. By encouraging specificity, this practice becomes a tool for mindfulness, prompting individuals to savor and reflect on the unique qualities that evoke gratitude. In essence, the shift from generic to specific expressions contributes to a more authentic and profound gratitude experience, enhancing the overall impact of this transformative practice. Reflect on the positive. Encouraging the reflection on positive experiences from the day is a practice rooted in mindfulness and self-awareness. By taking a moment to consciously consider what went well or brought joy, individuals engage in a purposeful review of their daily lives, shifting the focus from challenges to moments of positivity. This reflective approach promotes a mindset of gratitude by highlighting the presence of positive elements in our lives, no matter how small. It serves as a powerful tool for cultivating a more optimistic outlook, fostering a sense of appreciation for the intricacies that contribute to our well-being. The act of considering joyous moments underscores the idea that happiness can be found in various facets of daily life. It encourages individuals to seek out and acknowledge the simple pleasures, reinforcing the belief that positivity exists in the details. This practice also contributes to emotional resilience, as it redirects attention away from stressors and towards the positive aspects of one's day. By intentionally reflecting on joy, individuals develop a habit of recognizing and celebrating their daily victories, no matter how modest. In essence, the encouragement to reflect on positive experiences is an invitation to create a mental landscape that prioritizes gratitude, fostering a deeper connection to the moments that contribute to a fulfilling and meaningful life. Mix it up. The advice to avoid repetition by focusing on different aspects of life each day in a gratitude practice introduces an element of variety and depth to the reflective process. By consciously exploring various facets of life, individuals open themselves up to a richer experience of gratitude. This approach recognizes the diverse tapestry of our lives, prompting a more holistic appreciation for the multitude of positive elements that contribute to our well-being. It prevents the practice from becoming mundane, encouraging a dynamic engagement with gratitude. The intentional shift in focus each day serves as a reminder that there is a wealth of positive experiences in different realms of our lives, be it relationships, personal achievements, or the beauty of the natural world. This encourages a more expansive and nuanced understanding of what brings joy and fulfillment. Avoiding repetition fosters a sense of curiosity, prompting individuals to actively seek out new sources of gratitude. This exploration can lead to the discovery of overlooked joys and a deeper understanding of the intricacies that contribute to a fulfilling life. In essence, the guidance to diversify gratitude reflections is an invitation to embark on a continuous journey of discovery and appreciation. By exploring various elements of life, individuals cultivate a more comprehensive and nuanced gratitude practice, contributing to a positive and enriched perspective on daily living. Include challenges. The suggestion to include challenges or setbacks in a gratitude practice underscores the transformative power of framing adversity in a positive light. By deliberately incorporating these experiences, individuals engage in a mindful approach to resilience, recognizing that setbacks offer valuable opportunities for growth and learning. This practice encourages a balanced perspective on life, reminding us that challenges are an inevitable part of the human experience. By acknowledging them within the context of gratitude, individuals cultivate a mindset that values the lessons embedded in difficulties. Framing challenges in a positive light emphasizes the idea that adversity, when approached with the right mindset, becomes a catalyst for personal development. This perspective nurtures resilience and fosters an attitude that perceives setbacks not as obstacles but as stepping stones to greater understanding and strength. Including challenges in a gratitude practice is an act of self-compassion, recognizing that growth often emerges from overcoming difficulties. It promotes a healthy relationship with adversity, encouraging individuals to find silver linings even in the face of hardships. In essence, this recommendation is an invitation to integrate a more comprehensive view of gratitude, one that embraces the full spectrum of experiences, including the trials that, when framed positively, contribute to a deeper and more resilient sense of gratitude and self-awareness. Incorporate senses. The advice to engage the senses when expressing gratitude introduces a sensory-rich dimension to the practice, enhancing the depth and authenticity of our thankful reflections. By encouraging individuals to describe the sights, sounds, smells, or feelings associated with what they're grateful for, this approach transforms gratitude from a mental exercise into a multisensory experience. When we engage our senses, we immerse ourselves fully in the richness of the moment, intensifying the emotional impact of our gratitude expressions. This practice prompts a more vivid and detailed recounting of positive experiences, making the act of gratitude not just a thought but a sensory journey. Describing the sensory elements associated with gratitude fosters a profound connection to the moment, emphasizing the tangible and intangible aspects that contribute to our well-being. It's an invitation to savor the intricate details of life, deepening our appreciation for the beauty that surrounds us. This sensory engagement serves as a mindfulness tool, anchoring our gratitude in the present moment. It encourages a pause, allowing us to fully experience and express our thanks for the sensory delights that often go unnoticed. In essence, the call to engage our senses in gratitude is an invitation to infuse our expressions of thanks with a vibrant and immersive quality. By incorporating the sights, sounds, smells, and feelings associated with gratitude, we enrich our practice and cultivate a heightened awareness of the sensory tapestry that makes life truly remarkable. Express gratitude to others. The suggestion to write notes or messages expressing gratitude to people in your life is a heartfelt invitation to actively cultivate a culture of appreciation. By extending gratitude beyond personal reflection and sharing it with friends, family, colleagues, or anyone who has positively impacted your day, this practice becomes a powerful tool for building meaningful connections. Putting gratitude into written words adds a personal touch, transforming fleeting moments of appreciation into lasting sentiments. It fosters a culture of acknowledgement, creating a ripple effect of positivity within relationships. Expressing gratitude to a diverse range of individuals, from friends to colleagues, broadens the scope of appreciation, recognizing the collective support that shapes our daily experiences. It reinforces the interconnectedness of our lives and the significance of each person's contribution. The act of writing notes or messages becomes an intentional practice, encouraging individuals to actively seek out and recognize the positive influences in their lives. This habit serves as a reminder that gratitude is a shared experience, and expressing it contributes to the well-being of both the sender and the recipient. In essence, this recommendation is an embodiment of the idea that gratitude, when shared, becomes a powerful force for building and strengthening relationships. By taking the time to express thanks through written words, individuals contribute to a more appreciative and interconnected community, enriching both their own lives and the lives of those they touch. Mindful moments. The guidance to take a moment to be present during a gratitude practice introduces a mindful and introspective element to the act of expressing thanks. By emphasizing the importance of focusing on the breath and the positive emotions linked to gratitude, this approach transforms the practice from a mere routine into a contemplative and transformative experience. Incorporating mindfulness techniques into the gratitude practice encourages individuals to ground themselves in the present moment. This intentional pause serves as a mental reset, allowing for a deeper connection to the emotions associated with gratitude. Focusing on the breath during the gratitude practice is a practical tool for cultivating mindfulness, serving as an anchor to the present moment. It provides a tangible and rhythmic element to the practice, enhancing concentration and promoting a sense of calm and centeredness. The suggestion to concentrate on the positive emotions associated with expressions of gratitude amplifies the emotional impact of the practice. This step prompts individuals to not only intellectually acknowledge gratitude but to immerse themselves in the joyful and appreciative feelings that arise. This approach aligns with the idea that true gratitude is not just a verbal or written expression but a felt experience. By centering the practice in the present and connecting it to positive emotions, individuals create a more profound and authentic gratitude journey, fostering a sense of inner peace and contentment. In essence, the call to be present during a gratitude practice is an invitation to infuse the act of giving thanks with mindfulness, turning it into a moment of introspection, emotional connection, and overall well-being. Celebrate achievements. The directive to acknowledge and express gratitude for achievements, no matter how small, underscores the transformative power of recognizing personal successes. By urging individuals to intentionally cultivate gratitude for their accomplishments, this practice becomes a powerful tool for building a robust sense of accomplishment and self-worth. This approach encourages a shift in mindset, prompting individuals to value even the smallest victories in their daily lives. It reinforces the notion that every achievement, regardless of size, contributes to personal growth and well-being. The act of expressing gratitude for achievements is a form of positive reinforcement, fostering a culture of self-appreciation and acknowledgement. It serves as a reminder that progress and success are ongoing journeys marked by numerous small steps, each deserving of recognition. This practice contributes to a healthier self-esteem, as individuals learn to celebrate their achievements rather than minimizing them. It promotes a mindset that values the effort and dedication invested in each endeavor, cultivating a more positive and resilient outlook. By building a sense of accomplishment through gratitude, individuals create a virtuous cycle. Recognizing achievements not only boosts motivation but also nurtures a mindset that actively seeks and appreciates opportunities for personal and professional growth. In essence, the call to acknowledge and express gratitude for achievements, no matter how small, is an invitation to cultivate a mindset of self-appreciation and resilience. It encourages individuals to recognize and celebrate their successes, contributing to a more positive and fulfilling life. Share with others. The recommendation to share your gratitude practice with a friend or family member introduces a communal aspect to the journey of appreciation, fostering deeper connections and mutual support. By suggesting the act of discussing what you're grateful for, this approach transforms gratitude from a personal endeavor into a shared experience. Sharing the gratitude practice with a loved one creates an opportunity for meaningful conversations, strengthening the bonds of connection. It allows for an exchange of positive experiences, contributing to a more open and supportive relationship. The act of discussing what you're grateful for provides a platform for mutual support and encouragement. It creates a space where individuals can uplift each other by acknowledging and celebrating the positive aspects of their lives. This practice promotes a culture of shared appreciation within families or friendships, emphasizing the importance of collective well-being. It contributes to a sense of unity and shared values, fostering a positive and uplifting environment. Discussing gratitude with others serves as a reminder that the journey of appreciation is not solitary but a collective endeavor. It encourages individuals to find common ground and shared moments of joy, strengthening the fabric of their relationships. In essence, the suggestion to share your gratitude practice is an invitation to weave the threads of gratitude into the fabric of your social connections. By engaging in open conversations about what you're thankful for, you create a supportive network that enhances both individual and collective well-being. Stay consistent. The assertion that consistency is key to developing a habit serves as a fundamental principle in the cultivation of a gratitude practice. By emphasizing the importance of regularity, this advice underscores the transformative power of habitual expressions of thanks. Consistency in gratitude practice is akin to laying the foundation for a positive mindset. It establishes a routine that reinforces the habit, making it more likely to endure and become a seamless part of one's daily life. Even on challenging days, the suggestion to find something positive to be grateful for becomes a beacon of resilience. It reframes adversity as an opportunity for mindful reflection, encouraging individuals to seek out the silver linings amid difficulties. The commitment to finding something positive on challenging days is a powerful reminder that gratitude is not contingent on external circumstances. It empowers individuals to exercise agency over their mindset, promoting a proactive approach to seeking joy even in the face of adversity. Consistency in gratitude practice becomes a form of self-care, providing a steady anchor in the ebb and flow of life's challenges. It serves as a daily reset, allowing individuals to recalibrate their focus towards the positive aspects of their lives. In essence, the wisdom that consistency is key, even on challenging days, is an invitation to weave gratitude into the fabric of one's routine, creating a resilient and positive mindset that endures through life's ups and downs. Adapt as needed. The notion that one's gratitude practice can evolve signifies the adaptability and personalization inherent in the journey of appreciation. This advice recognizes that growth and change are constants in life, inviting individuals to tailor their gratitude practice to align with their evolving needs and preferences. The concept of evolution in gratitude practice emphasizes the dynamic nature of personal development. It encourages individuals to remain attuned to their experiences, adjusting their approach as they discover what resonates most profoundly with them. This adaptive quality serves as a reminder that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to gratitude. The advice acknowledges the uniqueness of each individual's journey, empowering them to experiment and refine their practice based on what proves most personally enriching. The idea of adjusting one's approach to suit individual needs is an invitation to self-discovery. It encourages individuals to be mindful of the aspects that bring the most joy and fulfillment, fostering a more intentional and personally meaningful gratitude practice. The evolution of a gratitude practice is not a sign of inconsistency but a testament to the commitment to growth. It reflects a proactive engagement with one's well-being, showcasing the ability to refine habits in response to changing circumstances and personal insights. In essence, The advice to let your gratitude practice evolve is an empowering perspective, urging individuals to embrace the fluidity of personal growth and tailor their gratitude rituals to be authentic expressions of their evolving selves. Reflect on growth. The recommendation to periodically review your gratitude journal is a strategic and reflective practice that underscores the transformative potential of a consistent gratitude routine. This advice invites individuals to step back and engage in a deliberate reflection on their journey, acknowledging the evolution of their mindset and patterns of gratitude. The act of reviewing the gratitude journal becomes a tool for self-assessment, allowing individuals to witness and celebrate their personal growth. It provides a tangible record of the positive changes in mindset over time, reinforcing the idea that the commitment to gratitude is a dynamic and enriching process. This reflective practice encourages individuals to identify evolving patterns of gratitude. It prompts a deeper understanding of the themes and sources of appreciation that consistently contribute to positive well-being, fostering a heightened awareness of the things that truly matter. The positive impact on overall mindset becomes apparent through the lens of a gratitude journal review. It serves as a testament to the cumulative effect of gratitude on mental and emotional well-being, highlighting the power of consistent acknowledgement of the positive aspects of life. This periodic review is not just a look back, it's a forward-facing tool for intentional growth. It inspires individuals to set new goals for their gratitude practice, providing a roadmap for continued personal development and a more enriched perspective on life. In essence, the advice to periodically review a gratitude journal is an invitation to cultivate a mindful and intentional approach to gratitude, leveraging its positive influence on personal growth and contributing to an enduring state of well-being. This concludes the first section on the basic points and rituals for practicing gratitude. Together we begin the second section to see our amazing story and what benefit it will provide us in our daily lives. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's knock on the door. Welcome to the transformative journey of Andy, a software engineer living in the heart of bustling Prague. Join us in the challenge, Chapter 1 of Andy's story, as he grapples with a sense of dissatisfaction, seeking change and a deeper connection to life. As we guide you through Andy's story, immerse yourself in the vivid narrative and explore the chapters that unfold. Witness the highs and lows, the struggles and breakthroughs, and the profound impact of gratitude on Andy's life. Each chapter will unfold dynamically, presenting choices and interactive elements for you to engage with. Your decisions will shape the course of Andy's journey, influencing the outcomes and experiences he encounters. Get ready to embark on this interactive adventure, and let's discover together the power of gratitude in the challenge. Chapter 1: The Challenge. In the heart of bustling Prague, amidst the cacophony of city life, lived our protagonist, Andy. A software engineer by profession, Andy was a man of routine. His life was a series of checkboxes waiting to be ticked off: wake up, work, eat, sleep, repeat. On the surface, it seemed like he had everything under control, but deep down, he felt a void, an unshakable sense of dissatisfaction. Andy was a problem solver, a logical thinker. He thrived on challenges and the thrill of finding solutions. But lately, his work had become monotonous, devoid of the challenges that once excited him. The projects that used to spark joy and curiosity in him now felt like burdens. His passion for coding, which once felt like decoding the mysteries of the universe, now felt like a chore. Moreover, Andy's personal life was no different. He had a loving family and a close-knit group of friends, but he felt disconnected. Conversations felt superficial, interactions felt forced. He was surrounded by people, yet he felt alone. He longed for deeper connections, for meaningful conversations, for genuine laughter. Every night, Andy would lay awake, staring at the ceiling, engulfed by an overwhelming sense of unfulfillment. He yearned for change, for something more than his mundane existence. But he didn't know what that more was or how to achieve it. He felt stuck, like a ship sailing with no destination. Andy's life was not bad by any means. He had a stable job, a comfortable home, a loving family. But he couldn't shake off the feeling that something was missing. He felt like a spectator in his own life, watching days turn into weeks, weeks into months, with nothing significant to mark the passage of time. He longed to feel alive, to experience joy and excitement, to have a sense of purpose. But all he felt was an overwhelming sense of mediocrity. He was living, but he wasn't alive. He was surviving, but he wasn't thriving. And so, Andy found himself at a crossroads, caught between the life he was living and the life he desired. He knew he couldn't continue like this. He knew he needed to make a change. But he didn't know where to start. He felt lost, overwhelmed by the enormity of his feelings. Little did he know, his life was about to take a turn. A chance encounter was about to set him on a path of self-discovery and transformation. A path that would lead him to discover the power of gratitude and the profound impact it could have on his life. But for now, Andy was just a man standing at the precipice of change, unaware of the journey that lay ahead. This was his challenge, the beginning of his story. And as with all stories, it was only a matter of time before the next chapter began. Chapter 2: The Encounter. One day, while Andy was walking home from work, he decided to take a detour through Petron Gardens, a place he hadn't visited in years. As he strolled through the lush greenery, he felt a sense of calm wash over him. It was a stark contrast to the chaos of his daily life. As he sat on a bench, watching the sunset paint the sky with hues of orange and pink, he noticed an elderly man sitting a few benches away. The man was writing something in a notebook, a serene smile on his face. Intrigued, Andy decided to strike up a conversation. The man introduced himself as Ethan, a retired professor who spent his days enjoying the simple pleasures of life. As they talked, Andy found himself sharing his feelings of dissatisfaction and unfulfillment. Ethan listened patiently, nodding occasionally. When Andy finished, Ethan shared his own story. He spoke of a time when he too felt overwhelmed by life's challenges. That was when he discovered the power of gratitude. He explained how he started a daily gratitude practice, where he would write down 3 things he was grateful for each day. Ethan spoke passionately about his practice, explaining how it shifted his focus from what was wrong in his life to what was right. He talked about how it helped him appreciate the small joys of life, the everyday miracles that he had previously overlooked. Andy was intrigued. He had heard of gratitude before, but he had never considered it as a daily practice. He was skeptical but also desperate for a change. He decided to give it a try. Ethan offered to guide him through the process, to which Andy agreed. As the sun set and the park began to empty, Andy felt a glimmer of hope. He didn't know if this practice would work, but he was willing to try. For the first time in a long time, he felt excited about something. He was about to embark on a new journey, a journey towards gratitude and positivity. As he walked home that night, Andy felt lighter. He had a purpose, a plan. He was no longer a spectator in his own life. He was the protagonist, ready to take charge of his story. And he had Ethan, his mentor, to guide him. This encounter was the beginning of Andy's transformation. It was the spark that ignited his journey towards gratitude. It was the moment that changed the course of his life. And as he fell asleep that night, Andy felt grateful. Grateful for the park, for the sunset, for Ethan, and for the journey that lay ahead. Chapter 3: The First Attempt. The next morning, Andy woke up with a sense of purpose. He remembered Ethan's words and decided to start his gratitude practice. He took out a notebook and wrote at the top, "Gratitude Journal." He was ready to embark on this new journey. But as he sat there, pen in hand, he found himself at a loss. What was he grateful for? His mind was a whirlwind of thoughts, but none of them seemed positive. He tried to think of something, anything, but all he could focus on were the things that were going wrong in his life. He thought about his job, but all he could think of was the monotony and stress. He thought about his family, but all he could remember were the arguments and misunderstandings. He thought about his friends, but all he could recall were the superficial conversations and forced interactions. Andy felt frustrated. He had hoped that this practice would be a solution to his problems, but it seemed to be making things worse. He was more aware of his negativity than ever before. He considered giving up, thinking that maybe this wasn't for him. But then he remembered Ethan's serene smile, his calm demeanor, his words of wisdom. He remembered the hope he had felt in the park, the excitement of starting something new. He didn't want to give up so easily. He decided to keep trying. He forced himself to think harder, to dig deeper. He thought about his morning coffee, the way it warmed him up and woke him up. He wrote it down. He thought about the comfortable bed he woke up in, the roof over his head. He wrote it down. He thought about the park, the sunset, the conversation with Ethan. He wrote it down. It wasn't much, but it was a start. Andy realized that gratitude didn't have to be about big things. It could be about simple, everyday things. It could be about a cup of coffee, a comfortable bed, a beautiful sunset. That night, Andy went to bed with a sense of accomplishment. He had managed to find 3 things he was grateful for. It was more difficult than he had anticipated, but he had done it. He had taken the first step in his gratitude practice. As he drifted off to sleep, Andy felt a glimmer of hope. He knew he had a long way to go, but he was on the right path. He was learning to see the positive aspects of his life, one day at a time. And for that, he was grateful. Chapter 4: The Struggle. Days turned into weeks, and Andy continued his gratitude practice. Every day, he would sit down with his journal and write down 3 things he was grateful for. Some days, it was easy. Other days, it was a struggle. Andy had hoped that the practice would bring about immediate changes. He had hoped that he would wake up one day and feel a surge of positivity, a newfound appreciation for life. But that didn't happen. His life was still the same, his problems were still there, and he still felt unfulfilled. There were days when Andy questioned the purpose of his practice. He wondered if it was just a futile attempt to convince himself that everything was fine. He wondered if he was just lying to himself, pretending to be grateful when he wasn't. But every time he thought about giving up, he remembered Ethan's words. He remembered the calmness in Ethan's eyes, the peace in his voice. He remembered the promise of a better life, a happier life. And so, he kept going. Andy's determination was unwavering. He was committed to his practice, committed to finding the positivity in his life. He knew it wouldn't be easy, but he was ready to put in the effort. He was ready to fight his negativity, to challenge his pessimism, to change his perspective. Every day, Andy would sit with his journal, searching for the good in his life. He would write about the delicious meal he had, the joke he shared with a colleague, the book he was reading. He would write about the comfort of his bed, the beauty of the sunrise, the kindness of a stranger. It was a struggle, but it was a struggle he was willing to endure. He was determined to find the positivity in his life, to appreciate the good in his life. He was determined to change his perspective, to change his life. And so, Andy continued his practice. He continued to write in his journal, to search for the good in his life. He continued to fight his negativity, to challenge his pessimism. He continued to hope for a better life, a happier life. Andy's journey was not easy. It was filled with challenges and struggles. But it was also filled with determination and hope. It was a journey towards gratitude, towards positivity, towards a better life. And despite the struggles, despite the challenges, Andy was committed to his journey. He was committed to his gratitude practice. And as he closed his journal each night, Andy felt a sense of accomplishment. He was proud of his determination, proud of his commitment. He was proud of his struggle. Because he knew that every struggle was a step towards his goal, a step towards a better life. And for that, he was grateful. Chapter 5: The Breakthrough. Weeks turned into months, and Andy's gratitude practice had become a part of his daily routine. Every day, he would sit with his journal, penning down the things he was grateful for. It was no longer a struggle, but a habit, a ritual that he looked forward to. One day, as Andy was writing in his journal, he realized something. He was smiling. It was a small, almost imperceptible smile, but it was there. He was writing about the delicious falafel he had for lunch, and he found himself smiling at the memory. It was a small change, but it was a change nonetheless. As days passed, Andy started noticing more changes. He found himself laughing more, worrying less. He found himself enjoying his work, cherishing his interactions with family and friends. He found himself looking forward to each day, excited about the possibilities it held. Andy realized that his perspective was changing. He was no longer focusing on the negatives, but on the positives. He was no longer dwelling on the problems, but on the solutions. He was no longer living in the past or the future, but in the present. His mood was changing too. He was happier, calmer. He was less stressed, less anxious. He was more content, more at peace. He was enjoying life, appreciating the little things that he had once overlooked. Andy's gratitude practice was transforming him. It was changing his perspective, his mood, his life. He was becoming more positive, more grateful, more content. He was learning to appreciate life, to enjoy the journey, to live in the moment. But the biggest change was yet to come. One day, as Andy was writing in his journal, he realized something. He was grateful for his life. He was grateful for his job, his family, his friends. He was grateful for his challenges, his struggles, his journey. He was grateful for everything that made him who he was. This was Andy's breakthrough. He had started his gratitude practice hoping to change his life. But he realized that the change he was seeking was not in his life, but in himself. He realized that he didn't need to change his life, but his perspective. He realized that he didn't need to find happiness, but to create it. And so, Andy continued his gratitude practice, with a newfound appreciation for life. He continued to write in his journal, to cherish the little things, to live in the moment. He continued to smile, to laugh, to enjoy life. Andy's journey was not over. It was just beginning. But he was no longer the same person who started this journey. He was happier, more positive, more grateful. He was living, truly living, and for that, he was grateful. Chapter 6: The Deepening. As Andy continued his gratitude practice, He felt a desire to deepen his experience. His daily list of 3 things had served him well, but he yearned for more. He wanted to explore gratitude in a more profound way, to truly immerse himself in the feeling. So, Andy decided to expand his practice. Instead of simply listing things he was grateful for, he started writing about them in detail in his journal. He wrote about why he was grateful for them, how they made him feel, and what they meant to him. This allowed him to delve deeper into his feelings of gratitude, to truly appreciate the positive aspects of his life. Andy also started expressing his gratitude directly to others. He thanked his colleagues for their help, complimented his friends on their achievements, and expressed his appreciation for his family's support. He found that this not only made him feel good, but it also strengthened his relationships and spread positivity to those around him. One day, Andy decided to express his gratitude to Ethan. He wrote him a heartfelt letter, thanking him for introducing him to the practice of gratitude. He shared how the practice had transformed his life, how it had changed his perspective and improved his mood. He expressed his deep appreciation for Ethan's guidance and support. When Ethan read the letter, he was deeply moved. He was proud of Andy's progress and happy to see the positive impact of the gratitude practice. He encouraged Andy to continue his practice and to spread the message of gratitude to others. Andy's gratitude practice was no longer just a habit, it was a way of life. He was living in a state of constant gratitude, appreciating every moment, every experience, every person in his life. He was not just surviving, he was thriving. Andy's journey was not without challenges. There were still days when he felt overwhelmed, days when he struggled to find things to be grateful for. But he had learned to see these challenges as opportunities for growth, as stepping stones on his path to a more positive and fulfilling life. Through his expanded gratitude practice, Andy was not just changing his life, he was changing himself. He was becoming more positive, more appreciative, more content. He was becoming a beacon of positivity, spreading joy and gratitude wherever he went. And as he closed his journal each night, Andy felt a deep sense of satisfaction. He was proud of his progress, proud of his transformation. He was grateful for his journey, for his practice, for his life. Andy's story is a testament to the power of gratitude. It shows how a simple practice can transform a person's life, how it can change their perspective, improve their mood, and deepen their relationships. It shows how gratitude can turn a life of mediocrity into a life of joy and fulfillment. And as Andy continues his journey, he carries with him a deep sense of gratitude. For he knows that it is not the destination, but the journey that matters. And for that, he is eternally grateful. Chapter 7: The Transformation. Months had passed since Andy began his gratitude practice. The man who once felt overwhelmed and unfulfilled was transforming before his own eyes. The practice that started as a simple list of 3 things had now become a profound journey of self-discovery and positivity. Andy began to notice significant changes in his life. His relationships were improving, his work was more enjoyable, and he found joy in the simplest things. He was no longer just going through the motions of life, he was truly living it. His conversations with family and friends became more meaningful. He listened more, shared more, and laughed more. He expressed his gratitude to them, strengthening their bonds. His family and friends noticed the change in him, his newfound positivity was infectious. At work, Andy found himself more engaged and productive. He approached challenges with a positive mindset, seeing them as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. He expressed gratitude for his colleagues, fostering a positive work environment. His passion for coding was reignited. Each line of code was a testament to his gratitude for his skills and opportunities. Andy's transformation was not limited to his external world, it was deeply personal. He was more at peace with himself, accepting his flaws and appreciating his strengths. He was kinder to himself, replacing self-criticism with self-compassion. He was happier, not because his circumstances had changed, but because his perspective had. The void he once felt was now filled with gratitude. He realized that fulfillment did not come from external achievements, but from internal peace and appreciation. He understood that happiness was not a destination, but a journey enriched by gratitude. Andy's transformation was not a sudden change, but a gradual process. Each day of practicing gratitude was a step towards positivity, a step towards fulfillment. It was a testament to the power of gratitude, its ability to transform not just one's perspective, but one's life. As Andy looked back on his journey, he felt a deep sense of gratitude. He was grateful for Ethan, his mentor who introduced him to the practice. He was grateful for the challenges that led him to seek change. He was grateful for his journey, for the transformation it brought. Andy's story is a testament to the transformative power of gratitude. It shows how a simple daily practice can lead to significant changes, bringing about positivity and fulfillment. It shows that the key to happiness lies not in changing our circumstances, but in changing our perspective. Andy's transformation was not the end of his journey, but the beginning. He continues his gratitude practice, deepening his understanding and appreciation of life. He continues to spread positivity, touching the lives of those around him. He continues to grow, to learn, to transform. Chapter 8: The Sharing. Andy's transformation was not just personal, it was contagious. The positivity and gratitude that he was experiencing were too profound to keep to himself. He felt an urge to share his journey, to spread the joy of gratitude. He started with his family. One evening, during a family dinner, Andy shared his gratitude practice. He spoke about his journey, the changes he had experienced, and the joy he had found. His family listened, intrigued by his transformation. His mother, always the worrier, was relieved to see her son happy. His father, a man of few words, expressed his pride in Andy's determination. His sister, inspired by his journey, decided to start her own gratitude practice. Next, Andy shared his practice with his friends. During a casual meetup at a local cafe, Andy spoke about his gratitude journal, the daily habit of noting down things he was grateful for. His friends were skeptical at first, but seeing Andy's newfound positivity, they too decided to give it a try. Andy didn't stop there. He shared his practice with his colleagues, his neighbors, even strangers he met. He spoke about it passionately, inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of gratitude. But Andy didn't just share his practice, he lived it. He expressed his gratitude openly and frequently. He thanked his colleagues for their support, complimented his friends on their achievements, and expressed his love for his family. His words were sincere, his appreciation genuine. People noticed the change in Andy. They noticed his positivity, his happiness, his contentment. They noticed the way he appreciated the little things, the way he spread joy wherever he went. And they were inspired. Andy's gratitude practice was no longer just a personal journey, it was a movement. It was spreading positivity, inspiring change, transforming lives. Andy was not just practicing gratitude, he was living it, breathing it, spreading it. And as he shared his practice, Andy realized something. He realized that gratitude was not just about appreciating what you have, it was about sharing that appreciation with others. It was about spreading positivity, spreading joy, spreading love. Andy's transformation was complete. He had found the joy he was seeking, the fulfillment he was yearning for. But more importantly, he had spread that joy, that fulfillment to others. He had inspired others to embark on their own journeys of gratitude, to find their own joy, their own fulfillment. And as Andy continues his journey, he does so with a heart full of gratitude. For he knows that the true power of gratitude lies not just in appreciating what we have, but in sharing that appreciation with others. And for that, he is eternally grateful. Chapter 9: The Ripple Effect. As Andy continued to share his gratitude practice, he began to notice a ripple effect. The positivity and gratitude he was spreading were not just affecting him, but also those around him. His relationships were flourishing. His family and friends, inspired by his transformation, started their own gratitude practices. They began to express their appreciation more openly, strengthening their bonds with each other and with Andy. His colleagues at work noticed his positive attitude and started to emulate it, creating a more supportive and harmonious work environment. But the ripple effect of Andy's gratitude practice extended beyond his immediate circle. His neighbors, inspired by his positivity, started to interact more, creating a sense of community and belonging. Strangers he met and shared his practice with carried the message forward, spreading positivity and gratitude in their own circles. Andy's gratitude practice was creating a wave of positivity, touching the lives of people he knew and people he had never met. It was transforming not just his life, but the lives of others. It was creating a community of grateful, positive individuals who appreciated life and spread joy wherever they went. Andy realized that his gratitude practice was not just about him. It was about everyone he interacted with, everyone he touched with his positivity. It was about creating a ripple effect of gratitude and positivity that could transform lives and communities. He saw the power of gratitude in action. He saw how a simple practice could create a wave of positivity, how it could touch lives and transform communities. He saw the power of gratitude to create a better world, one person at a time. Andy's transformation was complete. He had found the joy and fulfillment he was seeking. But more importantly, he had spread that joy and fulfillment to others. He had inspired others to embark on their own journeys of gratitude, to find their own joy, their own fulfillment. And as he closed his journal each night, Andy felt a deep sense of satisfaction. He was not just grateful for his life, he was grateful for the lives he had touched, the joy he had spread, the change he had inspired. Chapter 10: The Reflection. As the sun set on another day, Andy sat in his favorite spot in Petron Gardens, the very place where his journey of gratitude had begun. He held his journal, now filled with countless entries of appreciation and positivity. He couldn't help but reflect on his journey, on the transformation he had undergone. Andy remembered the man he used to be, overwhelmed by life's challenges, feeling unfulfilled and dissatisfied. He remembered the void he felt, the yearning for something more. He remembered the skepticism he had when he first started his gratitude practice, the struggle to find things to be grateful for. But as he flipped through the pages of his journal, he saw the change. He saw the shift in his perspective, the transformation in his mood. He saw the positivity that had replaced the negativity, the appreciation that had replaced the dissatisfaction. He saw the man he had become, positive, grateful, fulfilled. Andy realized that his gratitude practice had not just changed his life, it had changed him. It had taught him to appreciate the little things, to find joy in the ordinary. It had taught him to focus on the positives, to see the good in every situation. It had taught him to live in the present, to appreciate the journey of life. But more than anything, Andy's gratitude practice had taught him about himself. It had shown him his strength, his resilience, his capacity for positivity. It had shown him that he had the power to change his perspective, to change his life. As Andy sat there, reflecting on his journey, he felt a deep sense of gratitude. He was grateful for the challenges that led him to seek change, for the mentor who guided him, for the practice that transformed him. He was grateful for the journey, for the transformation, for the life he was now living. Andy closed his journal, a content smile on his face. He looked at the sunset, the colors painting the sky, and he felt a sense of peace. He had found the joy he was seeking, the fulfillment he was yearning for. He had found the more he was looking for. And as he sat there, basking in the glow of the setting sun, Andy realized something. He realized that he was not just living his life, he was loving his life. He was not just surviving, he was thriving. He was not just existing, he was living. And for that, Andy was eternally grateful. Andy's story is a testament to the power of gratitude. It shows how a simple practice can transform a person's life, how it can change their perspective, improve their mood, and deepen their relationships. It shows how gratitude can spread positivity, inspire change, and bring about joy and fulfillment. And that, dear viewers, brings us to the end of Andy's inspiring journey. A journey that began with feelings of dissatisfaction and unfulfillment, but transformed into a life filled with joy, positivity, and gratitude. Andy's story is a testament to the transformative power of gratitude. It shows us that by appreciating the little things in life, we can shift our perspective, improve our mood, and ultimately, change our lives. In summary, Andy, feeling overwhelmed by life's challenges, embarks on a journey of self-discovery through a daily gratitude practice. Despite initial struggles, he perseveres, noticing small changes in his perspective and mood. As he deepens his practice, he begins to see significant positive changes in his life and relationships. Inspired, he shares his practice with loved ones, creating a ripple effect of positivity in his community. Andy's story is a reminder to us all that the key to happiness and fulfillment lies not in our circumstances, but in our perspective. It encourages us to appreciate what we have, express our gratitude, and spread positivity. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If Andy's story inspired you, consider starting your own gratitude practice. Remember, it's the little things in life that make a big difference. Until next time, stay positive and keep spreading the gratitude. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and ring that notification bell to stay updated on our mindful journey together. And hey, if you know someone who could use a little more positivity in their life, share this video with them.